आपने तो मेरी होली वाली कविता की पहले पहले लाइन बोल दी। आज आज मैं दौड़ रही थी तो पांडे सर क्या बोलते हैं, सीढ़ियों से मैं दौड़ के आ रही थी क्योंकि आज डायरेक्टर मैम ने
Hello everyone. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Hello everyone and welcome to today's session. We are really excited to have you here. So, before we get started, we would like to share a quick introduction about library solutions, what we do. We have put together a short video that showcases how we help schools in setting up the libraries for both CBSE and IB. So let's watch the video to understand what we do, and then Brinda ma'am can take it up.
Sorry, Akash, before Miss Brenda takes it up, I would like
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Sorry, I missed out. I missed out, Kirti ma'am. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
மேடமும் நின்னுட்டு இப்பதான் சொல்லிட்டு வர்றாங்க. ஒரு 4 குண்டு தான் இருக்கு, அது எடுக்கிறதுக்கு எசி போட்டு
That's all from Library Solutions. We are really thankful that we everyone has joined and everyone has joined in good numbers. So, Ketki, ma'am, you can take it up.
Sure. Thank you so much, Akash. First of all, thank you so much, Library Solutions, for this opportunity that they have given to Librarian. Thank you to Miss Brinda for taking out her time on a Saturday evening to facilitate the session. A little bit about Librarian Association. Librarian Association is an association of IB librarians. We also believe in empowering the librarians. Not only we have started WhatsApp group for IB librarians, but there is a library matters group which is for CBSE, ICSE and other curriculum librarians as well. So there are about 250 plus librarians in that WhatsApp group. We have conferences. So we have our upcoming conference coming up at Shivnadar on the 20th of December. Recommend you all to please participate and be there at the conference on the 20th of December at Shivnadar School, Gurgaon. That will be from 8:30 to 5 o'clock. And plus, we also have a lot of workshops, lot of coursework that we do for librarians to empower them and ensure that, you know, they are valued. So with that introduction, over to you, Ms. Brinda. Thank you so much for being a part of this and facilitating it one more time.
Good evening, everyone. Those who know me, I'm audible? Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Those who know me, hi to everyone. Those who don't know me, I'm Brinda Mukund Pandit. I am a teacher librarian since 2004, but I'm associated with IB since 2008. And every day it's a new learning journey, new learning, something I learn new. I would like to thank you all, first of all the participants to turn up on a Saturday evening to attend my session. Thank you so much for the motivation that you all are there, and I have to share whatever I know a little bit about the library and the library curriculum. I would like to thank you, librarians, definitely very close to my heart, to give me this opportunity and consider me to take this session for you all. And not, last but not the least, Central Books and Library Solutions, thank you so much for providing us such a huge platform where all the educators, not only librarians, has come together to learn, unlearn, and relearn together. My heartfelt gratitude to you all. I am sure that I will learn something from you all today. I will also try to share whatever I have learned over the years, and we will see this together, that what the library curriculum is, why it is important to have it, and how are the different ways we can develop one for in our context. So before I would like to start my session, I would like to ask you a simple question. You can write your answers in the chat box. Okay, this question is, we plan for the smallest thing, right? For most of us female, morning we prepare our breakfast. At that time, we are deciding that what we are going to prepare for dinner. So same thing, if you don't have any plan for your classes, how your classes will look like, just type your answers in one word in the chat box. If you go unplanned for your class, chaos, okay. Chaotic, okay. Clumsy, tiring, messy, confusion, absolutely. More than students, we are confused that what should we do with them now? They're the bunch of 25 or 30 and we are alone and we have those 45 minutes. What to do? Lost, hesitated. Okay, fine. So you all know we need some kind of a planning, right? Now, we all do our planning in different ways, right? So let me share my screen and let's start. Importance of library curriculum, right? Everybody is able to thumbs up. One of you can show me and it's done. Deepti, I can see you on my screen. So if you can show me thumbs up. You can see my screen? Great. So importance of having library curriculum. We, as an educator, as a librarian, this word is very close to our heart, curriculum. We are doing curriculum mapping. We are following this curriculum. We are following IGCSE curriculum. We are following CBSE curriculum. We have state curriculum. We have IB curriculum. So curriculum is something which we all have. It is day in and day out thing for all of us, right? So why it is library curriculum? Nowhere it is mentioned in any of the document that one must have library curriculum. Then why should we have it? Just a minute.
To facilitate integration, we need to be more planned.
Okay, to facilitate integration, we need to have plan. Right? What else?
To ensure that our lessons learn smoothly and we know what we are teaching, what skills we are teaching students.
Okay, fine.
To initiate, to complete the objective of our library, whatever
To
objective you are
complete.
having, we have to fulfill. For that, we need a curriculum.
Okay.
Also, I believe library skills are equally important like any other skill. So we need to have a curriculum for the same so that, we are able to deliver and teach the required skills to our students.
Okay, fine. So now what is
For
curriculum?
better learn, sorry. For better learning
okay.
and
For better
sorry, ma'am.
learning. Okay. That's
Miss
absolutely fine.
Miss Brinda, sorry, there are
Yes.
also responses in the chat where they are
I'm
saying
so
that
sorry.
to be more organized and being more effective, to be more to have a systematic approach to developing reading, supporting the UI and roadmap of information literacy.
Oh, wow. That's something amazing. Roadmap of information literacy. So according to you, in simplest way, what is curriculum? If you all can type in the chat box. According to you, what is the curriculum? Roadmap with milestone to achieve. Okay. Systematic library plan, systematic presentation of syllabus age-wise, fine. Library plan to streamline, a plan which helps us to decide what skills are to be taught at what level, systematic approach towards learning. Okay, planning and systematic arrangement of library, fine. Plan of action consisting with proper activities and fun. Yes, we all know that, right? It is something which is there. We all have so much in our mind. As a librarian, we all have so many things to do. Like we always, when we discuss or when we collaborate, we all say that librarians wear so many different hats. Our requirement is there everywhere. We are omnipresent. We are there everywhere, whether it's a Montessori or pre-primary, whether it's a primary, whether it's a middle school, whether it's a DP. We are there everywhere. Everybody needs to come to the library, right? So we are there. We are the backbone of any program, whether you are running CBSE, IGCSE, or IB curriculum. Library is a must thing. So we have so many things together going on in our mind. But when we put it in a document, it gives us also a clarity, a clear roadmap that what and how we are planning to do. Right? And it is important to make our library classes streamlined, structured, and beneficial to the students. Ultimately, whatever we are doing, we are keeping the learner in the mind, right? We are doing it for students. We are not doing it for ourselves. Definitely, we do it for ourselves also because we know where do we stand. But we want the students to get maximum advantage of the same, right? That's why we design something which we all call the library curriculum. Do you all agree with me in this? Anybody has anything else to share what I have missed out? You can please write it down in the chat box. Okay, Katie is
Request
saying-
participants to please mute themselves.
Okay, fine. So you think that covers everything. So now let's move further. So what is library curriculum? Okay. It's a structured framework. Okay, like all the curriculums, it's a framework. It's not a fixed thing that we have to do this way means this way. It gives us the liberty to move. It is flexible. We can adjust it. We can move it up and down as and when it is needed, as and when it is required, right? What we keep in mind when we make a library curriculum: literacy, research, information skill development, And it is very important. It should be aligned with the school, state, national, or international education standards. So whatever curriculum you develop or you construct or you made, it should be aligned with your school's philosophy. It should be appropriate for your school's context, right? If you are following national curriculum, if you are following international curriculum, if your school has a particular requirement, you have to make sure that your curriculum is aligned with that. Nowadays, we get everything online, right? If you go to ChatGPT, or if you use any AI, and if you type that I want to have a structured library curriculum for my class, right from grade 1 to grade 5, it will give you an outline, right? But
Write it down, but within 5 minutes, you have to write it down.
but it is very important where you create it in your own context. You can take reference. Definitely, there is no harm in taking reference. But when we do it, when we make it personalized as per the need and requirement of our student, our school, our school's vision, mission, and the curriculum, what we follow at our school, it makes a huge difference, right? When we create a curriculum, we have something in black and white. We have the structure ready. If somebody will come and question you that what is your plan, what are you planning to do, what is your intention to do it, you have this ready with you that this is what I am planning to do, this is what the layout, this is how I'm going to do it. So curriculum gives you a structured framework where you can incorporate the different requirements as per the need of your student, your school, and your curriculum. Do you all agree to me? Any one of you, any question, you can ask me right now over here related to this, that what is library curriculum? It's simple. It's a framework. It's not that rigid one that I plan to teach in grade 1. I'm going to talk about the elements of story. So I have to, by hook or crook, I have to do it in the month of August. I have to do it. It's not like that, right? We are not going to assess anything in the library, right? We do not do any assessments in the library. So it gives us some kind of a structure which gives us librarian the clarity that what are we going to do and how are we going to do it. Clear? Shall we move further? Why it is essential to have library curriculums. These are my thoughts, but you can definitely type out your thoughts in the chat box. We will have a minute for the same. What do you think? Beyond this, what a library curriculum can do? Why it is essential to have one? Please type your answers in the chat box.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it also acts as an evidence of, whatever we are teaching, incorporating, because see, ultimately being in an IB school or in any organization, evidence is also very important. That shows what librarians are capable of, what we are doing, what is expected out of children after, having the library skills. So it acts as a big evidence also.
It's not only you took my lines. I was supposed to say this at last, but it's absolutely okay that we both are on the same line and we think alike. I'm so happy. So ultimately, at the end of the day, anybody, whether it's your head librarian, whether it's your coordinator, whether it's your deputy head of school, or your management will come and ask you, or a parent come and ask you, what do you do in the library? If you have your curriculum ready, if you have your evidences supporting your curriculum or your library day-to-day activity learning engagements, you have your data ready. You don't have to fumble. You don't have to worry. At the end of the year, when they say what you did in the library, your document is all there. That is the most important, but that is very personal. This we are looking from the point of the students and the community who, If we talk about the community, librarian community or educator community, yes, definitely it's the biggest evidence that makes our life very easy if we have things in black and white printed, right?
Yeah,
That
it
this is
allows
what
us
we have done.
to, it also allows us to reflect, at the end of the day, if we,
What went well.
yes, yeah, mapping curriculum is so important for us also as well, apart from, for students, it allows us to reflect.
It is there in my next slide, but very
Oh,
good. I'm so
that's-
glad that somebody's thinking like me. Yeah.
I am glad too.
Miss Brinda, there are other responses as well in the chat box. They
Can you
say
please read it out?
it gives a library and librarian usefulness to the school, which is so very important that we all just discussed right now. We have people who said to give information like research skills, information literacy, digital literacy. That's also important. Promote, foster love for reading, and also to give it a structure and a framework with objectives and why we are doing what. So
Exactly. So we all think alike, we librarians think alike that yes, ultimately, end of the day, if we have this document ready with us with all our evidences, it will be very helpful to us first to show people that what we are doing. Our job is not only circulating the book or data management or collecting or updating the library resources. We do so many things. We wear all different hats at the same time, just removing one and wearing another one. We play
So-
multiple roles, right? Like we do not have any time to switch also. Like a person who is a full school librarian or handling both primary and middle school. You have a class coming in. You right now you are taking a class with grade 2, and immediately after you have a class with grade 8. So right now you are in frame of grade 2, and immediately within next 2 minutes you have to shift. That brain shift of 2 to 8 is a big thing. If you are dealing with that, you only come to know that how difficult it is. You need to gather your thoughts up to grade 8 level from that grade 1 to grade 8 shift, and then you have to put it together. So if this document is ready, at least you are not lost or you are not fumbled. You know what your things are. So you can plan well in advance and your classes will go very smoothly. Right? So thanks for sharing your thought. Thank you so much. It is a biggest evidence. It helps us to reflect also that what things which are working very good with our classes, a particular age group, where we need to improve, how are we going to improve, what strategy we can use. Third thing, this all things are there in my slides after that, but as we are discussing, I don't want to, I'm just talking it out. Third thing, collaboration. It shows the evidence of collaboration. We are collaborating with the teachers, what happenings in their homeroom, right? What is there, whatever they are doing, whether it's a unit or whether it's a concept they are doing in language. If we do, for example, they are in English, they are introducing what do you say, persuasive writing, right? So we have the collection of stories, or we are doing a particular activity, or we are taking magazines and newspapers and talking about advertisements where they are talking about persuasive writings. So library curriculum has that flexibility to move things here and there, which will align with your school's grade-wise or subject-wise curriculum. Yes, Miss Tarannum is raising her hand. You want to ask anything? Miss Tarannum, you can unmute and speak if you want to have a question.
Brinda, sorry to interrupt. Actually, this question came in my mind. I was planning to make the library curriculum from a long time. Since
Yeah.
we're talking about it, do you suggest me, like, should we make the library curriculum? Because as you correctly said, we also have the same timetable. Like in the second period, for example, class 3 comes, then in the next period class 9 comes to us. So it's very relatable to me, Brinda, seriously. And another thing is this: do you suggest me to make the library curriculum on a weekly basis, or if like we are making planning to make it, so should we do it monthly or quarterly? How should we go about it? Could you please
Okay,
guide
Tarannum,
me with that?
I'm going to talk about it later. It is there in my
Sure.
slide that how
Okay.
can we make it,
Okay.
right? And
All
If you
right.
have further
Thank you.
questions later also, you can contact the librarian teams and they
Sure, sure.
can let you connect with me and then we can meet definitely. Okay, but it is there in my
Thank you
slides
so
later.
much. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this we discussed, but still I will read it out if I have missed anything. So what are the advantages of having library curriculum? As Dipti clearly mentioned, it is the most beneficially for us as a librarian. If we say students, they are there, but for us also it's the most beneficiary because we have things, evidence are there, documents are there, we have paper to reflect, change, rework, learn, unlearn, relearn, redo, everything is there. If we have the evidences along with us, aligned with our library curriculum. That improves literacy and academic performance. If we plan our learning engagement, if we collaborate betterly with the subject teachers or the homeroom teachers or the other team members, definitely it will going to affect the academic performance. The more collaboratively you work, the academic performance of the students will reach to a next level where there is more as a team also. Like right now, see, we are almost 160 participants over here. So we all are collaborating. Right now, maybe I am the only one who's speaking. Few of you are writing your thoughts, but everybody is, I assume that you all are attentively listening to me. And certain information is registering in your subconscious and conscious mind, right? Maybe later you can reflect back on that and you can create your own. So when you do that, definitely it is going to give advantages to your school performance. So ultimately the students and the entire school community is get benefited from the same, right? It supports for your classroom curriculum because the class teachers, when we collaborate more, they know that what is happening in the library, why they are doing it, and how can we bring it to our classroom, or what is happening in the classroom and how can I bring it to my library, right? Like somebody said that we have to talk about the research and information literacy, digital media literacy. It is definitely a must thing when we talk about libraries, because libraries are no more only books. We have gone way beyond it during the COVID time. And right now with AI coming, so many digital tools, so many online websites, so many databases for research. So definitely we have to make sure that our students are well versed with what is research, what is information literacy, what is digital media literacy, what is academic integrity, what is citation. All we have to keep in mind when we design our library curriculum. So when we have a structured curriculum, our students know all this and they don't have to struggle when they have to do their IDPYP exhibition or their personal project or their EE or their IA, right? So definitely when they, yes, Dipti, continue.
You know, I would like to add one more thing. This is for more for us. So,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
when you create a curriculum, you're also able to organize things in such a way that you plan things step by step. Like, if there's a certain skill that I covered up in grade 1, I know what to take up in grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. So, this also gives you a lot of room to think and build upon. Only you'll do the same only when you are able to look back, what I did with this class in grade 1, what should I pick up now?
Okay, so on the same line, I was about to tell you in my latest site how to design a curriculum. Always think backward by design, that
I
I
think I
am
should
taking
take a leave. Because
We both are thinking alike, Dipti. Okay, culprits.
okay, now I am zipped up.
No. It's absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. See, this shows that everybody, we are going on a right track because we are thinking alike. We all have the same thought. Maybe I have put it together on this. You are planning to put it, or you might have put it somewhere. There are a few who are thinking about it, but not being verbal about it. Okay. So it's absolutely fine, Deepti. That's amazing. I'm really happy. So when you plan, Miss Tabassum, this is Tarannum Tabassum. I'm so sorry. I forgot your name. Okay, so this is for you. When you design a curriculum, you have to always begin with the end in mind. Okay, that if you are taking library classes till grade 9, so what is the thing you want your grade 9 to go with? So they should be expert with doing research. They should be expert with the citation. They should know that what is information literacy, what is media literacy, how and what are the authentic source of information. They should be able to do it independently. So you should always plan it backward, that this is what I'm the final outcome of my curriculum, what should I begin with? So you always plan like that and you will reach that how and what to plan, right? So let's move on to the next slide. So library curriculum should be aligned with the standards, right? Whatever your educational standard is, it must be your school's vision, mission, whatever we generally librarians do in the library, it should be aligned with that, right? If you have to review it, like Deepti said before, that we get a chance to reflect, right? When we reflect, we are able to review it. That okay, fine, what is it? This did not go well. This went well. This I can modify this way, or this something has come new, or my student reflected that way. Whenever you plan, your students' reflection is the biggest point for you to review your curriculum. Your students' feedback, their review, their reflection at the end of the class gives you your next step, right? For one activity I planned for my grade 4 learner, that introducing newspaper as a print media literacy, that why it is important to have media literacy. One section they enjoyed a lot. Another section might need not enjoy that much, but they enjoyed the magazine. They are too much into digital media literacy. So you have to, when you take their reflection when you read, it helps you to understand that what went well, what did not went well, how can I balance both, and I can make it happen during my next class or maybe next year with the same grade, when next grade 3 will come to grade 4. So you have to keep reviewing. It's not like the Bible, okay, that you keep it and it's ready that you can keep doing it. You have to keep updating, reviewing, and changing it as per the need and requirement of the time. So as I said, your curriculum must have student-centric approach. I love fantasy and mystery, so I will be only taking those two genres should not be there, right? What your students like, because ultimately what we are doing it for them, right? So your students should enjoy whatever activities or learning engagement you have planned in your curriculum. So always consider their feedback is the most important thing to make the next decision, right? So your students they are brutally honest. They'll give you black and white that okay, ma'am, I did not like it because you did it this way. If we could have done it that way, then I could enjoy it more. So in this way, when students get involved in all this process, you are also promoting agency. You are giving them ownership that, okay, fine, I would love to do what you are saying. Why don't you come and collaborate with me? Let's plan it together. So you are showing the students' involvement more also. You are giving them ownership of a particular learning engagement or of introducing a particular concept, right? So that is how your curriculum is built up. It's not building up in isolation. It's a collaboration. It's a teamwork between teachers, among your librarians, and in between the librarian and the students. Are we all clear and agree to this? Okay, let's move further. So what we include when we talk about library curriculum, right? Information literacy, definitely. Okay, we are there for this. Digital and media literacy, it is a must thing nowadays. Everybody has to know this. What is digital and media literacy? Maybe we will have some other session regarding the same in detail. What are the diverse resources? What resources are available in the library? Yes, somebody was telling something. Okay, ma'am, can you please mute?
1000 ரூபாய் கொடுக்கணுமா? இது யார் சொன்னது? யார் சொன்னா 130?
Request everyone to please mute.
Thank you. Thanks, Ms. Maitri. So, diverse resources. Our learner, our staff, not only our students, but our staff should also be aware that what kind of resources we are having in our library, right? Right from picture books to encyclopedia to digital resources or the online subscription, whatever we have, print and digital both. So we have to incorporate, when we create our library curriculum, we have to make sure that we are incorporating all of these things in our library curriculum, some or the other way. So most of our students get benefit from all of these things, right? So what to include in a library curriculum? It should support the classroom curricula, as I've told you before also, that whatever curriculum your school follows, whether it's a national curriculum, whether it's an international curriculum, whether it's an IGCSE or IB, you have to make sure that your library curriculum aligns with that, right? You have to make sure that you use those kind of terminologies and the things what that particular curriculum is focused on, and try to incorporate, try to bring it in your library curriculum. Beyond that, creative engagement, it's not only always about concepts, right? Because concepts nowadays, students can just one click, they have their mobile, they have their device, they can put it in the Google and AI and everything, they will get it, right? But make your library curriculum, your task more skill based, right? Where students get opportunity to develop and demonstrate those skills, and they build up those skills. So they just love it, and they just cannot forget it over their life. Give them real life experiences, give them hands-on experiences. Tell them, okay, fine, these are the books we have received, this new books. Can you please tell me what genre or which section it will go in the library, right? Introducing, just saying simply genres, and after doing genres, you can do this activity with them. Mix up everything and tell them, okay, fine, what do you think? Where these books will go? Why do you think so? Okay, can you please help me arranging the books in the library? What do you think? How can we arrange this silent reading corner in the library? Why do you think this is important? What is your opinion about it? Right? You give them the prompts. There are so many things available now for creating a story. Simple as that, you can give them 4 prompts or 4 things they can see around, create one story, something like that. And you can say twist and turn in the story. So many things you can do where you are using their skills, they are using their prior knowledge, and they are developing or they are building upon those skills. And when they come and share, they are being confident and creative. They are being confident communicator. They use their creative thinking skills, critical thinking skills, analytical skills, and they are being inquirers, right? And do not, we can use different resources. Do not use only those limited resources. So many resources are available virtually also, physical also. It's your creativity. Yes, Miss Shweta, just a minute. It's your creativity, how you can use the simplest thing as a resource to make something very interesting. Yes, Miss Shweta, you can go ahead with the question.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. The thing is that I'm a librarian for grades nursery to grade 2. So for me, nursery, LKG and UKG is a little struggle how to plan a curriculum for the younger children. Since grade 1 and 2 can read, so I can include certain reading activities as well. But these 3 grades are a little difficult for me to plan. So if you can help me in that.
Sure, definitely. We can meet one-to-one later. You can contact librarian team about it. I would definitely agree that when I designed the curriculum for one of my previous schools, it was literally struggling for me. But my head of school helped me, and then we designed the curriculum. And then once I designed, I was like, oh wow, this is something fun. You come to learn so many things, like Deepti said, when you designed it in detail, okay, like week wise, that August, there are 4 weeks. In this 4 weeks, I'm going to do this 4 activities. In this 4 activities, these are my resources, these are the learning engagement. And beside this, what skill or what attribute they are going to develop, what is my expectation. Beside that, you put the evidence, and at last, you put the student reflection. You don't have to go anywhere. Okay, so it's up to you. Like Mr. Arannum, it's for you. You can design a curriculum as simplest as month-wise, grade-wise. That okay, fine. My school opens in month of June. So first 15 days for settling down, introduction of library, what we are going to do, making essential agreements, and then in July, what we are going to do. So July month, grade 1, I'm going to introduce the parts of the book or the elements of story or the characters. In September, I'm going to continue that. Okay, fine. What are different settings in a story? So it is that simple as that. Now, if you want to make it in detail, you can write down in detail that August, there are 4 weeks. In first week, I'll start with the story with simple 2 characters, simple story like lion and a mouse, or only 1 character, thirsty crow. The crow came, so character is crow, setting is this, plot is this is this is the thing, right? Then you move to 2 character, 3 character, and then multi-character story. So this is how you design. It needs a lot of thought process. It doesn't look and sound looks or sound easy. When you start putting it in black and white, you literally sit like this, that, oh, you go backward and forward. It's like seesaw. You say, okay, fine, I thought this for grade 3, but they are doing it in grade 2. I should keep it in grade 2 or grade 3. Oh, grade 2 mein maine ye karaya tha. Now in grade 3, what will I do? Right? So those who have already designed or those who have some kind of a curriculum, they would definitely agree with what I'm saying. It's not an easy process. जितना सुनाई देता है कि अरे क्या है, लिख देंगे ना कि इसमें in this time we are going to put fiction and we are going to do non-fiction and then we are going to do what is indexing, what is citation, what is research. It doesn't looks that easy. So when you start with nursery, you can simply start with the what is the story, what is the character. So a story with a character, then you can say, okay, fine, character. So you how to introduce the character? You can introduce the character with a picture book, with hand puppet, with finger puppet. You yourself can be a character. So this is how you plan with nursery, PP1 and PP2. So nursery is very basic. They first have to understand in what you are focusing in nursery, what we neglect the most. I tell this in most of my sessions. We all ignore listening skills. We are never trained to listen. So nursery, when we are planning a curriculum, our focus should be only on viewing and listening. Viewing and listening. Then later, after 6 months, maybe in second term, you can ask them to slowly and gradually reflecting. If they are good listeners, if they are good observer, they will definitely reflect. But you have to give time to listen and to view. Then only they can reflect. Okay. Yes, Deepti, you were asking me something.
Can I add something to this?
Yeah, definitely. I have not finished yet, but you can add. No problem.
So,
Always.
you know, once you create the library curriculum, you are sorted forever. This is just one-time investment. As you said, yes, last year I did the same and I was in the same situation. But now, you know, once you're done, it will be very easy for you to modify it in the coming years and you'll be sorted forever. Secondly, for the early years, you know, one suggestion, you can just map all the, you know, celebrations and festivals and look for stories around them. And as Miss Brinda said, you know, characters. And what we also incorporate is, you know, reading strategies, listening, predicting, questioning, inferencing. So when I made the library curriculum, I also added, you know, sub bar saying, you know, the skills that I'm going to cover. So if you target one skill for a month, and, you know, if we see in a longer run, it's 9 months. Just target those 9 skills, or, you know, you can repeat, go back term wise. You know, one term, whatever you have done, you can repeat the same. You know, reiterating, revisiting is always required for lower primary. So you can always map. सबसे पहले सारे, you know, celebrations and festivals डाल दो. Then put the skills. Then it's very easy. Then add resources. You know, this is also, I think, you know, planning a curriculum is also a stepwise thing to do. You can't do it in one day, one night, or a week. I think it took me a month. Go back, change what suits, what did not, you know, what worked last time, and also meeting all the teachers back and forth. That is how it's a process, and it's a one-time process.
Yes. Thank you, Deepti. It's a one-time process, but once you are done, like Deepti say, it's easy to modify. Okay, now again, you have to make your curriculum in your context, right? What is the requirement of your school? But what Deepti say, I totally agree to this. When it comes to pre-primary, that is nursery, PP1, PP2, you have to revisiting the same concept again and again. So those things are there. You can make it one skill for 2 months, you can make it one skill for 3 months, or you can make it term wise, or you can redo the stories, what you have done, and let them connect and reflect. So it is up to you. But yes, one-time investment, it is time consuming. It's not easy, but once you are done, you are sorted. You have created it. You have you have a roadmap ready. You know where you are going. You just have to say okay, where I have to stop. Is this time I've stopped here? Next time where can I stop? This time I've stopped to have tea over here. Next time I'll have to stop to have coffee over there and not tea. It is like that. Okay. Thanks, Deepti. We should what do you say?
Sorry, what?
No, wait. What is we should co-lead the session sometimes together when it is person.
Yes.
Okay. I will look forward to do that. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is just fine. So
Okay.
literacy development. This is something we have to see when you say nursery, pre-primary, grade 1. We must see then that what are the part of the books, what is the title, what is the cover page, who is the author, who is the illustrator, how to handle the book. Some of the kids, they just, then we say it's a spine. You cannot do that. If you don't have a spine, you are like a slime. Okay, you will be like blob. So the book also has a spine. So all these things you can incorporate in between your stories, in between your skill. This is also one of the skill. Then slowly and gradually, right from grade 1, grade 2, you start moving for research, the simplest way, and then integrity, and then how to cite the resources, and then information and media literacy. All this will come in as and when you move on to the higher grade. But the younger they are, you start on a smaller scale. See, always remember less is more. Don't try to feed so many things, keeping too many things on their plate. Same with us. If somebody will, when we go to that grand lavish wedding and there are so many things and we hardly able to eat anything. But if we go to a restaurant and if we have to only one dosa, we enjoy eating that dosa. So it's simple as like that. That always remember when you design a curriculum, don't try to do everything together. Always remember less is more. But that less should be in such a way that it should be with your students' lifetime. Anybody will ask them that what is it? They should not hesitate. They said, yes, I know. This is how it goes. This is where I go and do my research. This is the authentic site I can visit. This is a fake news. Right? So it's okay if you have planned it for 1 month and it goes for 1.5 months. Do you all agree to me? Right? So it is always like that we have to incorporate all of these things in our curriculum, but don't try too many things at the same time. Focus on one thing at one time, and then you see it will definitely, your library classes will be changed completely. It is going to be a huge change. Deepti, do you agree to me? After the curriculum, your library classes are completely changed.
So, as you said, it's better to serve less, practice more and more so that they, they acquire the skills. Just don't do it for the sake of introduction. Practice it so that, the learnings are visible.
That's what I said.
I would like to add one more thing. What I have started doing as a practice, I introduce the skill, practice it, and then write an email to the teachers asking, share the evidences, so that, teachers ensure that skills are being practiced in the class, taken forward in the class. And also, I don't do it in the library. I go to the classrooms.
Okay.
Because, they waste so much time issuing books, pencil, eraser, wo setup. I just go to the classrooms and do it. So that is, that shows more collaboration, and teachers are there. Because in the library lessons, teachers, they end up doing their own work and all. So I go to the classrooms.
Okay, fine. So that's what I told in the beginning, that we have to give them enough time to demonstrate and develop those skills. We have to create the opportunity where they are developing and demonstrating those skills. It's not just that, okay, fine, aaj maine bol diya to khatam ho gaya. So today I'm taking a session, for example, about library curriculum. Right now, tomorrow somebody will contact any of the core member of librarians and say that we want to talk to Deepti or Brinda regarding that how they have made the curriculum, and then we are just go haywire. Then there is no point. And you people also, if you just leave it over here and you don't sit and think about it, I'm not saying immediately, but maybe later when your new term start or when your new academic year start, there is no point of discussing. And we all learn from our mistakes. I have made, you won't believe, I have made grade 2 library curriculum almost 5 times. Okay, and every time it was rejected. Then my head of school sat with me. We both break our brain together. That I said, no, this I want to do it in grade 3, but they have done this in grade 1. Then this is so. It is always that be open-minded, relax, have some empathy for your own self also. It might not come as you are expecting, or as I have, or as Deepti has shared in one go, right? But keep practicing. Definitely, it will come out, and you will be super proud on yourself the day you will create it. Remember this. Okay, so these are the sample for the curriculum. This I have taken online during the COVID time. So it was available on Elementary Librarian. So this is for you who asked me how to we can design the curriculum. So this is as simple as that what you can do. Another one is over here. This another librarian used to do it with in my school with me. So this is simple as that recap of fiction, non-fiction, introduction of genres, and all those things. So this is month-wise, this is grade-wise. Now, if we go into the detail one, so this is about the detail one. Okay, so January, there are 3 weeks. So what am I going to do in this particular week? What skills I'm focusing on, what attribute I'm focusing on, I have done it over here. So academic integrity. So how will I promote academic integrity? Sorry, I cannot show you the entire thing. It is against my school's policy, and I cannot reveal the name of the school also. So this is, I'm showing you the sample. This is not the actual one. This is an old one, but this is for your reference that if you want to make a detailed one, you can make a detailed one like this. Beside this, you can add one column where you can write about the activity or learning engagement you have planned, evidences for the same, and next to it you can put students' reflection. So it will give you a wholesome detail, the complete map of how that particular learning engagement of wordless story went by. Okay, so how did it go? What your students' reflection was? What did they feel about it? How did you conduct it? What happened after you did it? What is it? So when you add all this, what were you focusing over here, and how it has come up with this story, so that everything is ready when you add those 2 columns of evidence, reflection, student reflection, and your own reflection, that what do you feel as a teacher librarian, how this particular learning engagement or how this particular month's curriculum activity went according to you, what modification you will do. So you don't have to remember, because many times we are just too occupied with so many things that we feel like, it's okay, I'll just do it later. It's just matter of 5 minutes or 2 minutes and I'll be able to finish it. But that 5 minutes, 2 minutes, we forget it forever. So when you have this thing ready, when this document is open with you, next to you, when you at the end of the month or after the activity, when after the learning engagement, you immediately put your reflection in 2-3 words, or the key takes away, or when the key changes. So you remember, okay, fine, what did I mean when I wrote this words or when I wrote this? So you don't have to go and look for it. So this is the sample of the detailed curriculum. The previous one was the simple one, that what I want to do in each grade in each month. Okay. So here next to it, there are 2 more columns. One is evidencing, another is student reflection, and the last one is teacher reflection. And any suggestions if I have. So this is the detailed one. You can plan month-wise, week-wise. You can check your calendar. We all get our calendars in the beginning of the year. So you can plan it that, okay, fine, in February, I'll be getting 4 library classes with grade 3. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is the one, the curriculum, what I've told you, it's the same thing, that what is it? First week, July, when they come, I want to check that what is the prior knowledge, what we did in grade 3. Do they remember anything, or everything has vanished? So I need to revisit those same concepts again quickly in different ways. So that is what is there. And then after that, how and where I will be moving. So these are the few samples for the curriculum I have created. So as I always believe and say that reading is a gateway to knowledge and personal growth. Librarians are custodian of the knowledge. So as Library Solutions, Central Book, and Librarian are giving this wonderful opportunity to us, that we are collaborating together. See, I have hardly spoken to Deepti. I saw her name in the groups. I read her messages, But today, when she shared her thoughts and ideas during this forum, I came to know that we both think alike. We both have created the curriculum. We both face the same struggle. We both are sailing in the same boat. And when she said it's a big document for us librarian to show that what we are doing, we all agree, right? We are no more circulating the books. We are doing so many things, and this is the best way to make the community aware that this is what we are doing. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask me that. If you have anything in your mind, you can definitely ask that. I wonder that what I want to know. If you want to contact me personally, you can check in. You can go get in touch with core members of Librarian. You can check my LinkedIn profile. It's Brinda Pandit. You can always send me a request. Everything is available, and we can meet again. Right? If you have any question, you can just type it in the chat box, and I'm there. So this is it from my side. If you have any question, you are free to ask, and if I can answer, definitely I would love to answer those. I think so. Ms. Ketki has shared the feedback form in the chat box. I request you all to please share your feedback. It will help us to know that.
Yes, sorry, Miss Brenda, there is a connectivity issue.
Hey, no problem, Ketki, I'm there.
Okay, so I was saying, first of all, thank you so much. A feedback form has been shared. Everybody, please fill in. And I know for the fact that everybody liked the session. Please get in touch with us if you have more questions, more queries about it.
I actually have one question, Brinda. Can you hear me?
Yes, Taranu, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying that do you think that library curriculum should be digital only, or shall we make a physical copy to be ready like for the students and for the other teachers to see, or should we make it digitally only? What
See,
do you
it's
suggest?
easy. It's up to you, Tarannum. See, if it's digital, it's easy to edit. You can make digitally, take print out, keep it ready. You can take the big A3 print out, keep it ready. You can share it with your teachers. They can write it down where they can make connection, where they can come to the library, or what is their collaboration with you, right? So if you make it digitally, it is always there with you in your device. If you make it handwritten, it's going to be a little tedious time. That's what I personally feel. It's up to you that you might be very good writing. I am not at all good with those things. So those skills I'm literally lacking. So I might not prefer that, but there is no compulsion that you have to do it this way only. You can always make it, design it in your way, in your context, as per the requirement of your school and your curriculum.
No, you know why this question came to my mind? Because last year we had a CBSC, like somebody had come from CBSC, no, to inspect us. So because you know those people, they don't want to, sometimes they don't want to see the things digitally. So I was thinking, if the librarian has a copy physically, it can always be shown, because they are generally interested in seeing the accession register, the newspaper register. So that is why I thought
Brinda,
maybe if it
hi
is.
Brinda, can I add something here?
Everybody please mute. Everybody please mute.
Request participants to please mute themselves.
Brinda, can I add something?
Yeah, why not, Amrita? Go ahead.
Okay, so Tarannum, I think the solution, the midway solution to what you are asking and Brinda is suggesting would be that at the end of the year, maybe you can keep the final digital copy, get a print of it and put it in your folder, so that whoever comes in the audit or something, you can show them that, and for the year, for your convenience, you can probably just keep doing it digitally.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brinda. Thank you so much, Amrita.
Sure.
Thank you so much, everyone. I hope I justified and I just gave the answers of your queries. And thank you so much for being here on Saturday afternoon. It's almost evening. It's 5:30, and I hope I have not bored you guys.
No,
not
not
at
at
all.
all, Vrinda. It was a
Good for it.
fantastic session.
It was really fantastic. Agree.
Miss
Miss
Vanu
Poonam,
wants to ask something.
sorry, Miss Brinda, Miss Poonam wanted a link for the WhatsApp group for CBSE and CBSE curriculum. Miss Poonam, you can give me a hi. I'll send you the form where you can be a part of the group. I'm putting down my number in the chat box.
You can even put my number if it's a CBSE curriculum group.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Right. Okay.
Amrita, you can put in your number, please.
Ketki, I'm driving. Can you punch in, please?
Sure.
Thank
Just give
you.
me a minute. I will punch it.
Sure. Thank you.
Ketki, you want me to put Amrita's number?
That would be a great help because I need to
I will
grab
do
my
that.
mobile.
Wait. My mobile is next to me. I'll put Amrita's number for them.
Sure. In case anybody needs to be a part of the group for Librarian, you can send a WhatsApp hi to me. I'll send you the form, or for CBSE as well. You can send it either to Miss Amrita or myself. We'll be happy to make you a part of this group.
So is it, I mean, like, are we done? Can I take a leave?
Yes.
Yes. If you have filled up the
Bye-bye.
feedback form, you can leave. Thank you, everyone. Thanks once again.
And Brinda, I'm so
Dipti.
glad we connected. We'll get in
Virtual
touch.
high five. Virtual high
We'll get
five.
in touch. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Brinda, ma'am.
Yes.
Archana here, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am Archana. Tell me.
I listened to your the whole discussion, and I'm very happy that I'm also on the same path. But
Very good.
wherever I
Clap for
was,
yourself.
yeah, wherever I was lacking or I was having gaps, that I will fill with your suggestions. In my school also, I plan annual plan and daily plan also for library activities, and I'm doing many things. But yes, I had little gaps, so that I will fill with your suggestions now. Thank you so much.
Definitely, ma'am. We can work together. We can work collaboratively. No
Yeah.
worries.
Hello. Hi, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I'm
Hi,
Abha
Abha.
Sood
ma'am.
from Bal Bharti Public School. We also made curriculum at the start of the session for whole of the year, and in between in the year also, if we find some more activities can be included depending upon the interest of the students, we always add to the curriculum. Curriculum does not mean that we will end with that paperwork only. It is just a planning that we have to do
Yes.
this necessary, and we can add on always, like this month I'm planning to celebrate Children's Day in the library, and I have planned a different activity, like a word through a child's eye. I'm taking classes 8 to 12th. For 12th,
Wow.
11th and 12th will speak about the one thing they will want to change in their childhood. Today only I conducted this activity, and believe me, the students shared so beautiful stories about their childhood, about jealousy with little brother, uh, missing their grandparents, not to give time to them, so they want to go back to their childhood and spend time with their grandparents. It's such a good activity. And for 8 and 9 students, they are drawing their childhood memories, what favorite food, cartoon characters, stories, and their self-writing poems. And I have created a big display board in the library where I am displaying all these activities. So this is an add-on to additional to my curriculum which I have made for my library. Thanks a lot
So
for your
that
suggestions. I'm feeling very excited, and grateful that librarian has started these sessions. It is just giving a spark, to librarians.
Yeah, so
Thank
that's
you
what
so
I
much.
told you, Abba, in the beginning, that it's a framework. It's not
Yes,
that
yes,
you can change it. It's not a Bible that you cannot change any of the verse. It's not a Bhagavad
yes,
Gita.
definitely.
But it is a
Library
framework.
is
You have to, it's like
de-
a jigsaw puzzle. You have to know where to fix which
definitely.
puzzle.
Yes, 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 yes. And
Vrinda,
for
can
the
I add one more
junior
thing?
students, they are asking ना मैम,
Yes,
एक activity मैंने 8th class के लिए कराया था. If I had a magic finger, based on the Roald Dahl's book Magic Finger. First, I narrated the story of Roald Dahl's Magic Finger to the entire class. Then I made a paper magic finger, and I give this magic finger to each and every student, and I asked them to tell a story. If they had the magic finger, what one
garbage
change they
dump
will
lucky
do to the
do.
society? Hello.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, so we learn from each other. This is like a container. This workshops is like a container. Only thing we have to bring, our own mind to fill this container.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
sorry to add. I think so. Amrita and Ketki, people are writing their phone numbers to add them in the group instead of texting you. I request everybody, you can text Amrita and Ketki, and they will send you a link. You have to fill up a form using that link, and then they will add you in the group. By the phone number, nobody will be able to add you in that group.
Thank you, Vrinda ma'am. It was very nice to have you here. Thank you so much.
Hey, Vrinda, I just wanted to add something.
कौन है? Who's this?
Vrinda, it's me, Amrita.
Bol. Sorry.
I was just thinking, we are the only lucky ones, librarians and the library curriculum, which is actually so much open to, do so many changes. And we are the designers. We can design it the way we want. So I think this is the only segment of education which has so much of freedom, frankly.
Yes.
Right?
It has.
Just a
Yeah,
thought.
we have.
Just a thought.
Yes, you are absolutely
Just to
right.
enjoy
See,
designing it more.
first of all, nobody asked us that you design your curriculum. It's our baby.
Yeah.
We thought it to design it, and with
Yeah.
so much of liberty, so much of flexibility, and so much
So
of
true.
collaboration. If you
Yeah.
see any of the regular curriculum, whether it's a math, science, UI, or anything,
Yes.
we don't have this liberty. We can also involve parents to design this curriculum. So we are the
Yes.
only
Yes.
one with having so much of scope. It's up to you
Yes.
how you take this
Yes.
opportunity. No doubt, it's a big job, but I
Yeah.
enjoy doing it. It's a fun job.
Absolutely. And one more thing I thought, like sometimes it happens that a teacher has a lot of potential, but the curriculum limits her, deliveries or whatever she can do. But this is one place that the sky is the limit. The sky is the
Yeah,
limit.
because the teacher have the timeline, that I have to finish this
Yes.
in this. ये term 1 exam में जाना है, मुझे खत्म करना है. We don't have that.
Exactly.
So that's why I
Exactly.
say less is more. The more practice, the more hands-on you will give. Your child is like, okay, fine, I know this back and forth. My teacher has taught me perfectly. Boss, you can't question me about it.
True, true, true. It was fantastic, Vrinda. It's always fun listening to you.
See, it's different, virtual and physical. I told you the other day.
Yeah. But it's equally fun. That's what I told you.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
Okay, leaving. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss. Bye, Brinda. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye,
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 ma'am. Thank you. Thanks a lot,
Bye,
ma'am.
everybody. I request
Bye.
everybody to please leave. Bye, 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 bye.
Thank you, Miss Brunda. This is Ravindranath. Thanks for the session.
Thank you so much for giving us this platform and this opportunity to connect with so many people. We are really, really grateful to you.
Lovely. It's same with us too. Thank you very much. We'll connect soon.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone. Bye,
Kat
bye.
KG. I don't know.
Thank you so much. Bye. Have a great evening. Bye.
Thank you.
Ketki, should I leave or should I stay?
Yes, even I'm also leaving. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
you can end the meeting, sir. Bye, bye.
Sure,
Bye,
sure.
everybody.
Bye.
See you next Saturday. Bye, bye.
Bye.